Hi everyone, my name is Prabhu. So today I am going to present you the case study of Coca-Cola C2, the rise and fall of the mid calories. So this product is a best example for how when big company, global company like Coca-Cola can also make mistakes in understanding the consumers, customers and the marketing trends. So it's an introduction. So you can see in the advertisement, in the first advertisement, they mainly focused on only the 20 to 40 years old men, because when you come to in the Coca-Cola industry, they were already present in diet Coke. So females are mostly they are very conscious in their diet. So men didn't. The Coca-Cola was trying to focus on mainly focused on men product, men consumers. So they try to pick up a new plan. In diet Coke, basically the calories and the sweetness is very less. So to overcome that problem, so Coca-Cola introduced Coca-Cola C2 with low calories with sweetness. So Coca-Cola was launched on 2004 as the mid-calorie version of regular Coke. It promised half the sugar, half the carbohydrates, but the same great Coke taste. So in Diet Coke, we will all see the taste and the calories was very low, but taste not good. But in this, the Coca-Cola introduced both the tasteness and with the low calories. So it promised half sugar, half the carbohydrates, but the same great taste as Coke. It mainly targeted health consumers, men aged 20 to 40 years who didn't want to be seen drink Diet Coke. So market contents and launch. The low carbs craze it early started 2000 saw as massive sugar in Atkins and low carbs diets driving consumers demand for reduced sugar drinks that still delivers authentic flavor. So identifying a nice chick, Coca-Cola recognized the gap between full sugar and zero calorie option, aimed to capture consumers seeking a middle ground. So in the battlefield of less sugar and high sugar, so they wanted to build a gap between the diet Coke and the regular Coke in the intention of health and also the taste flavor. So competitive pressure, competitor nearly Pepsi were also planning to launch at the same time. At the same time, similar mid-calorie concept signal rare market in the new category. So product strategy and branding. Taste formula, a blend of real sugar and artificial sweetness to promise real taste with fewer calories. Masculine design. Masculine design means like when in seeing the ad, they focused on sportsmen and only for youth men's. So that is masculine design in the colors of dark red and black dark color. So mainly men only attract for dark colors and mostly powerful ads. So like that. Pricing C2 was positioned as the premium product, priced above regular Coke. So it looked like a premium one. So marketing and competition, core tagline, half the carbs and half the calories. Half the carb means the half the carbohydrates and half the calories. Methylene focused TV commercial ads and promises very heavily Methylene team target the 20 to 40 male demography. Event tie-ins, cross promotions with major sports and music events were used to boost the visibility. So competitive was landscape was Pepsi was also introduced their competition was Pepsi Edge. They also launched at the same concept, and indirect competitive was Coca-Cola's own brand Diet Coke. So the Coca-Cola also created demanding by creating their own product against they launched new product. So at the starting at when it launched at 2004, their market share were around 130%. But at the end of the year, uh, sorry, At the end of the year they reached it to 85%. So they didn't understand the current trend market, because they lost the first customers, the repeated customers they lost. The person who bought first time, they didn't come back to the same product. So the shares were dropped to 2006. At the last February they shut down the discontinued the Coca-Cola C2 brand. Core research for failure: confused positioning. The product was neither clear diet or regular sugar, so the consumers was very confused around this is a regular Coke or not, or diet Coke. So they get confused to select which Coke to select. So poor productive marketing fit. The demands for half calories option provide too small and nice to justify a mass marketing product. So the half calories nowadays, at that time, uh, not too many people were health conscious. So they mainly depend on taste, and some of the people were less on the health conscious. So that was one of the reason for failure. Messaging misstep: overly technical messaging, a lack of emotional appeal, failed to resonate with the broader audience. Pricing timing: premium pricing discourage repeat purchases, because the too much of opening the highest price, the consumer was not ready to buy again and again. So after match learning from C2, after the failure of C2, the Coca-Cola came from Coke Zero. The strategic learning was valid demands throughout valid true consumer demands before a major national rollout. Simplifying position: keep the product positioning simple, clear, and emotionally resonate. Test repeat potential, test pricing, and repeatedly purchase potential early in the product life. After the failure of Coca-Cola C2, they launched Coke Zero. So succeed offering a clear, simple message: zero calories. They launched with not only half calories, they launched with zero calories. With real estate of Coke, it avoiding the consumer mid-calorie position. So they clear the confusion of mid-calorie. They provided with zero calories. So the conclusion was, the main mistake that they did is poor timing, low carbs trend faded quickly after launch, no sustained demands, initial trial to convert into loyal repeat customers. Coke Zero was a success. Learned from C2 mistake, they offered Zero as a caliber to clear the taste. And confusing position, weak differentiate between regular and diet options. Key takeaway: innovation fails when it doesn't solve a clear defined consumer problems. So thank you. The main thing was the main thing is creating a product is not lead to success. By understanding the consumers and the marketing trends, make a successful product.